by 2030, will a driver who is driving a gas-powered vehicle be allowed on your platform?
No. If we're doing our job, we're going to be all electric.
One major criticism that Uber receives is that it depends too much on its drivers and doesn't offer enough help. Some are calling the latest announcement from the gig company another instance of putting all the economic pressure on the drivers. Uber is expanding its EV options to more cities across the US and is setting a deadline for drivers to transition to electric cars by 2030. Uber CEO Dara Khosrowshahi told CBS that drivers who haven't made the switch to an EV by then won't be allowed back on the platform.
By 2030, we have a target to be fully electric in the US, Canada, and Europe.
The latest expansion to Uber's Comfort Electric service is part of its goal to phase out gas-burning cars from its platform within the next few years. The Comfort Electric option is different from Uber Green in terms of vehicle eligibility. Uber Green includes hybrid and fully electric models, but Comfort Electric requires drivers to operate fully electric cars exclusively. Now that Uber has expanded Comfort Electric and committed to phasing out gas-burning cars, multiple outlets say the ride-hailing service is transitioning to a fully electric fleet. But that is an inaccurate depiction. Uber doesn't really have a fleet. If it did, that would mean Uber has employees to pilot its so-called fleet. But Uber hosts users on its platform, which connects people driving their own cars with people who need a ride. That's how Uber has evaded the responsibilities of a traditional employer. The company won't foot the bill for drivers to transition to electric cars by 2030. Instead, it'll be offering incentives to convince drivers to go electric. Electric vehicles cost an average of $60,000. Uber is partnering with Hertz to allow drivers to have the option of renting Teslas on a weekly or monthly basis. At best, Uber will provide a Hertz rental for drivers to continue picking up fares after the 2030 EV deadline, and a few other incentives. As gas prices remain a hot topic, many people are taking a closer look at EVs. Improvements in technology, and the fact that EVs are now available in every class of vehicle, make them increasingly attractive. But some EVs can cost a lot more to purchase than a similar gas-powered car, and certain maintenance expenses, such as battery replacement when needed, are very expensive. Charging stations can also be a challenge because there simply isn't that many compared to gas stations. All things considered, an EV could make financial sense over time,